Hello, this is Anssi with my chart review for Thursday. It's November the 13th, and I'm seeing this in the end as a range day. I was at first looking at this channel up, but then it did these two strong moves down and came back to the overnight low, made a bit of an overshoot here, and now it looks like it's trying to go up again, but we'll see. I wasn't here in time for these two trades, and I was thinking that I might have been tricked short here. This is a second entry short, a double top here. There was a strong move down. It failed. I don't know if I would have spotted this trend channel up, and it just retested yesterday's open and went higher. So in hindsight, this would have been a good long. And here, this is a two-legged pullback, a second entry long, right off DMA and this support level, the trend line. I'm not really sure if this is like a two-tiered channel or if this would have been the lower trend line and this was the break and this was just a move to a new high. Because there hasn't really been any retests after the break of this trend line or this trend line, and of course it might still go up, but we'll see. My first trade was here. This is a kind of a late entry on this trade, which is a second entry long. There was the break of this trend line and moved to a new low, which was right at this support level. So a good place to go long. I got kind of left behind on this one and got stubborn and put a limit order here and waited for it to pull back. And it did pull back all the way down to this level and made a double bottom. And then there was this second entry long, so I added on here and took, I think, 9 ticks in total on that trade. So I don't know, this was maybe somehow a bit aggressive, but it worked at least this time. Then I somehow hesitated here. This is pretty, well, I think some kind of obvious. It's failed second entry short. It's the first entry short here, and the second one, there's still room up to this high, and you might be even expecting a move up here to the overnight highs. There's a double top here, but I just kept watching it tick for a while here and shoot higher, and I was left behind. Then here, this is a second entry long of the EMA and a nice signal bar. There wasn't all that much room before this double top and these highs, so I got in with a limit order and it put my target here. When this bar closed, I got out with 3 ticks. In the end, this would have worked because it made that one extra tick. But then it turned lower for a strong move down. So this might have been a good place for a short after these two dojis formed, and these look kind of, I don't know, bearish. There's rejection from this level, and this is kind of a triple top and reasons to go short. And then my next trade was here. Oops. I was looking at this as a kind of a breakout pullback short off this midline. It did the breakout pullback on this single bar, but I liked it and went short here. Of course, it was right into yesterday's high, so it found a little support there, and it made me kind of nervous. This probably would have been the better place to go short, but I didn't add on at this time. And then my last trade was here. This is where I got kind of antsy. I was looking at this as a breakout pullback short of yesterday's high, and this was a nice signal bar. It broke higher first and then went back down, and I tightened my stop to break even because I got kind of greedy and didn't want to give any of my winnings back. And of course it came just high enough to stop me out. I might have or should have maybe given it a little bit more room because, well, you see it made a new low here, and which is something you could have expected because there was this measured move from here, and you could have expected a retest of yesterday's low, no, overnight lows, and it even went a little bit further. And then I marked this trade here. It's like a retest of this level, a second entry short, but what kept me out of that one was this short-term trend line. And now it looks like we're going higher again, but I think I'll call it a day now. I did pretty good. A couple of mistakes, but nothing too big, no losers. I'll be back tomorrow to wrap up the week, and yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching. Bye.